Hey everybody, welcome. This is Tamiya Robles. I am the owner of FixMyCreditNow50.com. I am the host of this podcast, Coast to Coast Credit, where I talk anything and everything ever pertaining to credit, whether it's directly, indirectly, whether it's for personal credit or business credit. Welcome. So today, I am following up on one of my prior videos where I was discussing medical bills. And one of the things we came across were some companies that actually assist with medical bills. And why I again feel this is very important for me to talk about and do an episode specifically about this is because I have a lot of clients again that have medical bills. Even prior to the pandemic, I've had clients that have a ton of medical bills and they just don't pay them. They don't acknowledge them. It stays on their credit. The debt is sold to a collection agency. And for some reason, they may or may not have their information. It just becomes really messy. I've also explained to y'all that you don't want to run away from the debt. You want to handle it and address it head on. And one of the ways you can do that is if you're having financial issues and you're struggling to pay medical bills, you can go directly to the source. You can go directly to the hospital, let them know the medical department, the billing department. And then you could also see what options that they have. If that's still not helpful, then you can ask them if they are affiliated with any sort of charities. And they should be able to guide you from there. You just have to know that which questions to ask. In the meantime, I did locate a few companies that do help with medical. Um, a couple of them are charities, and this is nationwide. So I have five that I'm gonna go through. One, two I'm familiar with, and one out of the two I'm very familiar with. So I'll say that for last because I can explain to y'all why I know that company. So let me just go over this. The first one, this one is, let me go straight to the screen on my own. This is called Dollar Four. So with Dollar Four is it offers you some sort of medical relief, financial medical relief. And it's a simple application. I love the website. The website is clear enough where you can go on it. It's bright, it's colorful. It has little YouTube videos explaining exactly who they are, what they do. But it's just I told y'all before about how I feel about websites being easy to comprehend. This is one of them. You can learn more about it, who they are, who they help. I'm sorry, frequently asked questions, so on and so forth. I'm not going to go through each and every single situation, but I want you to see this website. This is an option, dollar four. Now, you can see if you qualify. And again, this kind of goes back to my other videos, actually, when I was talking about bankruptcies and whether you qualify for a chapter 7 or a chapter 13. But this is a mean test. This is another form of a means test. So you want to, let's pick a random, let's say Florida. We're just going to go through the motions and pick a bill date, original bill date, total owed to the hospital, let's say 23,000, and household income, let's say it's 30,000. Right, and let's say it's a 3 people household and we are uninsured. Get results. Oh, select the hospital. So that would be the hospital in this area. Get results. All right. So these are the results. Good news. Your $23,000 bill might be discounted or forgiven if you apply for. So it's telling you to contact the hospital that I was in and see if I can get financial assistance, and you fill out this form. Okay. So you just keep going, but as you answer all these questions, says I would prefer to apply to the hospital myself. Send me the instructions. It's just walking you through what you need to do. Okay. So this seems to be like an in between company where they're just redirecting you. So it says here how we help. see if you qualify, then fill out our patient form, how we help. We will prepare your application for you, send it to the hospital, and then it says we work with you in the hospital to get your medical debt relief. So definitely check that out. Another company that I want to share with you guys is called RIP Medical Debt. They're another company that will also pay your medical debt if you qualify. So I actually left this page open just so I go straight to the point. Who qualifies for debt relief? When we purchase a portfolio of medical debt, we abolish debt for individuals who earn less than 4 times the federal property poverty level. Varies by state, family size. That is true. So check that out in your area before you apply. Debts are 5% or more of annual income. We only buy debt that has been pre-qualified by our partners to meet at least one of these criterias. We never collect on debt we purchase, we only relieve it, which is pretty interesting. That's pretty good to know because uh, if they're a collection agency, then they're going to come at you for the balance of the debt, or they're going to come back to you wanting you to pay it. So they're just saying, no, we just pay it off and you're done. So going back to the main screen, this is what it looks like. Again, it's RIP medical debt. You can actually donate if you want to do that. And another cool thing is they have a bunch of campaigns throughout the United States. You can check out their campaigns, and they're basically what people do is they create these campaigns and they help within their local area. Okay. Another video explaining how this works. I'm not going to play it. It's about 2 minutes long, but go check it out. Check out the website. I like this website as well. It's very simple. It seems very detailed, but not in like in a confusing way. So I appreciate that. And if you are in a position where you can donate and help somebody or family out, by all means, there you see that's the first thing, and it says it here at the top: donate. So they have campaigns, community, beneficiary stories, debt resources. Let's click on debt resources. Okay. Debt resources, medical bills, government, crowdfunding. Let's click on medical bills. Cancer financial assistance coalition. Okay. So these are the agencies that can help. This list is not all inclusive and may cover a variety of issues. Yeah. So that's pretty good. What does the government join say? How to help. Okay, finding dental care. So this is assisting you with help, and then GoFundMe, and okay, got you. So they're just trying to offer resources, and look at that. Look at that. $4 is connected with them. Pretty good to know. So yeah, if you want to know more about RIP Medical, definitely just check out the website. Uh, you can click on providers and see. I actually haven't gone through this whole website before, but I did check out certain parts. So yeah, okay, yeah. So definitely check them out. Now another company is I like this company as well. This is called Health Well Foundation. So Health Well Foundation assists you even when you have insurance, but your whole bill isn't completely covered. They also assist with, I do believe, prescriptions too. So Healthwell Foundation provides financial assistance to individuals that have chronic or life altering diseases as well. That is mostly what they specialize, and it helps the family afford out of pocket costs. So, yeah, again, what was life threatening recently that we all collectively were exposed to, which was COVID, and then different variations of COVID. But like I stated, I mean, there was stuff going on obviously well before COVID. People have cancer issues, HIV, AIDS, things like that. I mean, there's a long list of chronic illnesses and life-threatening illnesses. So, again, I didn't go through each step. I was mostly going through the informative pages, but okay, so you can apply here and you accept the privacy information. I had that. Oh, okay. So let's see who. Okay, so here they see if, whether or not you qualify. I have Medicare and therefore do not qualify for manufacturer assistant program. I already talked to manufacturer and they cannot help me. Uh, I'm just randomly clicking some stuff just to see what where they take us. To ensure grants are approved based on a qualifying diagnosis and not based on prescription. Blah, blah, blah. Please confirm that proof of qualifying. Do you have insurance coverage requesting therapy? Your patient must have insurance to be eligible. Okay, so let's say I have insurance. Are you receiving assistance from another copay foundation? Let's say no. See what they say. Copay assistance. You can previously do that. Okay, so I'm literally just clicking on this, but this seems to be a lengthy. I'm not putting my information in, so I'm gonna end this now. So yeah, just go through that application to see if you qualify. All right. Now, another company is called, oh, we got straight to the ads, right? What the crap? This isn't cool. All right. There you go. Now, this is the one. I'm sorry. It's for meds. It's called Needy Meds. And a lot of people have issues with prescription medication. I remember when I was working with in corporate, and as you guys know, if you've been following me, I was a workers' comp adjuster, and so I obviously dealt with patients all the time. I had to put money up for each file, so people that needed medication, I had to put money in reserve, so there was enough money to cover that. Medication's mad expensive. If we don't already know that, it can add up, especially for illnesses, chronic illnesses. I One of my clients just recently told me that they're sick and they're going to probably have a lot of medical issues and problems. At another customer of mine saying that she just recovered and she has a ton of medical bills that's coming in and they're going to continue to come in, and she still takes prescriptions. So yeah, take a look at this website, Needy Meds. Find help with the cost of medicine, healthcare savings. Now, this website is extremely detailed, so for sure, I'm not going through each and every one. But again, I just wanted y'all to pretty much see what was out there. You can donate if you're interested. It looks like they're part of damn near every social media platform, which is great. You can contact them here. There's a helpline. Register now for a front row seat to our thrilling webinar. Thrilling webinar. AI is funny. At this point, you could tell who is using AI, who is in a thrilling webinar on prescriptions. Okay. And yeah, this is just more information about them. Okay. So now we're going to go to the final one. This is the one I was telling y'all I am very familiar with, and that's Catholic Charities USA. Catholic Charities USA has been out for a while. Let me see. I don't know what year they started. Okay, the National Conference is founded in 1910. So I'm assuming that's around the time they started, but some people may be on the fence when it comes to anything Catholic. But if you are familiar with their charity, I'm familiar with this charity. As you guys know, I was homeless when I was a teenager, and I was living in a shelter when the day I turned 18, because I couldn't get in before being 18. So it was literally the moment I turned the day. I think my birthday is when I signed up for the shelter. And that was through, what is it, Red Cross? And then that whole, yeah, it was the Cross shelter in downtown Philadelphia. I'll never forget, it's still there last time I checked. And then the shelter obviously connects you with other charities. Red Cross, and one thing, Catholic charity services, local services. I forgot there was this one local one in West Philly where it had like multiple hands holding. It was crazy, but they helped with different things. Now, because I was homeless when I was living in a shelter, at the way the shelter was set up is you couldn't obviously you couldn't live in the shelter forever. So they would you would live there for a certain period of time, then they would move you over to another type of shelter, and then you stay there for a certain period of time, and then they move you to like a transitional shelter. So through all of that, you become more independent, and that's what their goal is, to prepare you for having your own lifestyle outside of the shelter. And that's where Catholic Charities came in. I mean, they have a lot of resources, including helping you with medical bills. They help with they did help. I didn't use them per se, but I was educated on them. But they help with like security deposits for your first apartment, help in paying the rent, help paying bills, just it's various things. So it's agency locator, find your local Catholic charities, and they are always funded. And keep in mind, it's the beginning of the year. Usually, the first half of the year is when a lot of these government entities have um, a whole lot of money. So you want to try to utilize them in the beginning of the year as opposed to the end of the year. End of the year, they kind of run out of money for certain things, but Catholic charities always seem to have a lot of money. But yeah, this is a website, and again, they have so many resources that this website, just get on there and find what you need for the most part. But yeah, affordable housing, food, nutrition, integrated health, disaster relief, social enterprise, immigration and refuge, Catholic leadership, foundational services. Okay, so mm, yeah, so definitely check it out. All right. So this wasn't going to be long and lengthy at all, but I just wanted to tell you guys, just you can find relief somewhere. I know my hair looks crazy. Don't worry. I'm gonna switch all this up. I just love this wig though. I just love it. But anyway, I will switch up in 2024. Just chill regular. But anywho, yeah. But you can find relief. One of the things I do want to make it clear though is when you get your medical forgiven, discharged, paid for, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be removed from your credit report. Just like when I tell y'all, yes, you can pay for your credit, I mean for the debt that's on your credit. But if they're not going to remove it from the credit report, then that's a problem. In a lot of cases, they're not removing it. What's happening is you are paying for a debt, it's showing up on your credit report, and it's showing other lenders like, hey, they owed us money. This is how they used to pay us. This is how old the debt is. This is how much it's for. That after X amount of months or years, they finally paid it. And maybe you paid it for a lesser amount, maybe you settled, and I tell people stop settling when they send you those offers like, hey, you owe us $10,000 for this medical bill, but if you pay us 5,000 we'll call it even. That's a settlement. That's still considered a negative on your credit report. That's just as bad as having a collection charge off, and that's telling the world that you were given a loan but you're not responsible enough to pay for it. So don't accept that either. Get it removed from your credit report and have it paid for by a separate entity, a charity. Make a payment arrangement on it, pay it off, whatever. Get it removed, then resolve the issue. I'm going to say that with each and every collection charge off negative item on your credit report. The only thing I do find acceptable is if you do a pay to delete. So if you call the company and they say, yes, we will allow you to pay a lesser amount, and we will delete this off your credit report, that's acceptable. But they got to give it to you in writing, and then you still have to a lot of cases, if it doesn't instantly come off in 30 days or 30 days after your agreement, then you kind of got to get the credit bureaus a push. So you want to take that letter and send it to the bureaus. But yeah, you still need credit repair. If you don't go that route, or that's not an acceptable route, you still need credit repair. You still need the bill paid and everything like that. But get relief. I just showed you a couple of charities. I gave you some tips on what you need to do, and then you still need your credit repaired. So if you need us to fix your credit, get those medical bills removed, all that, go to fixmycreditnow850.com, schedule your free 30-minute consultation. Link is in the description. Other than that, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. And I'm seeing y'all come in for 2024. I appreciate that. I'm seeing the consultations. I got y'all. So in the meantime, you guys have a good one and good luck on your credit journey. Bye-bye.